There was a great BBC story in which they actually had managed to get some of the defectors to speak on record, including footage of these bot armies that they have in Albania. And it was like all of these cell phones that were connected to each other so that, so they have all of that in Albania, and they're using it to essentially wage some sort of digital war, whatever it is that they're doing.
80% of any conflicts that are occurring in the world, be it literal war or ideology war or things like that, and I'm just throwing out a number right there, people don't quote me, but it's literally what you just described. There's a bunch of fucking screens and, bots doing it.
Unbelievable how much social media is not central, but nevertheless an extremely critical element of any major conflict right now.
It's also, it desensitizes us to so much. And I constantly go on there, it's like, oh, there's 4 people who just had their heads blown off. First you see that and you're like, oh my God, that's real. And then the next question is it? Because we got AI, the fog of war now with technology, whole different level than in the past. And I'm not saying that in the past they couldn't hide things behind closed doors with a bunch of dudes in suits. They did, but like you weren't seeing all this stuff all the time or seeing fake stuff all the time.
You're absolutely right that you constantly now have to question whether what you're seeing is true. And even when it comes to how many images of protests from whatever country did we not see, and then later on turned out, well, that actually wasn't that country, that was Argentina.
That's right.
10 years earlier. So that fog really ends up pacifying people because you don't want to constantly be proven wrong by going with your first reaction all the time. So you kind of take a step back and then you become paralyzed because you don't know what to trust any longer.
Right.